G'day, my name's Justin Porter, ex-JW, and I just want to talk about the experience I had this morning window cleaning. I was window cleaning and this elderly couple in their 60s, the same age as me, came up and asked me that, is there anything to do in Bow Desert while they wait for their car to be serviced? Anything they can do in Bow Desert because their car is getting serviced. And I said, well, we have fruit bats down the road, past the pub, past the swimming pool. There's a colony of thousands and thousands of fruit bats, the world's largest bat. Now, they're Australian, of course. I didn't ask them where they were from, but they were just getting their car serviced. And what happened, I showed them my fruit bat video, and my fruit bat video was entitled JW's Find Out About Evolution. I think that's the title of it. So I showed them my video, my bat video on the fruit bats, and they said, oh, how amazing are the fruit bats, how amazing are the fruit bats, you know. And I said, oh, thousands of them. And they said, oh, they're wonderfully designed, aren't they? And I said, oh, designed? Oh, I believe they evolved through natural selection. Bats are flying mammals, and they evolved through natural selection. And then they got on the subject of evolution, talked for that about a little while, and then I told them that the sun doesn't travel around the earth, but the sun looks like it's moving across the sky, but it's actually the planet Earth, and things look like they're being made. Things look like they've been designed. But trees grow, and things grow. Babies grow, everything grows, and then they talked about the Bible, and I thought to myself, oh, this couple is Jehovah's Witnesses. But I didn't say I was an ex-Jehovah's Witness. And then I talked about that they said the Bible, looking into the Bible, and I said, oh, I studied the Bible. I said, I used to be a Christian, and I know the Bible very well. And I talked about Joshua, in the book of Joshua, how Jehovah made the sun stand still for a day so Joshua could genocide the Amalekites. And that would be impossible. For that to happen, the sun would have to stand still. No, the earth goes around the sun. The earth would have to stand still for that to happen, for the sun to stand still for a day, and it would all get thrown off the earth. And they said, oh no, Jehovah lit up the day and blah, blah, blah. And then I mentioned that in the Gospels, Jesus said that a man was full of demons. And it wasn't demons, because you'd be thrown to the ground, froth at the mouth. And I said, but that's epilepsy. And Jesus believed that epilepsy was caused by demons. And Jesus also believed that a man who had a deaf and mute spirit. Now, we know deaf and mute spirits are not caused by deaf and mute spirits, but faulty eardrums, the three little bones in your ear. And then, and I said, I used to be religious, and I used to go door to door. And they said, oh, were you a Jehovah's Witness? We thought you might have been a Jehovah's Witness, because clean cut, you know, window cleaner. And they thought, oh, I wonder if he's a Jehovah's Witness. They said, oh, I wonder if he's a Jehovah's Witness. And I said, well, I'm an ex-Jehovah's Witness, and my wife is still a Jehovah's Witness, and we have a happy marriage. And they asked me where the Kingdom Hall was. And I said, down Eaglesfield Street, just down there, the Kingdom Hall is. And my wife and I have a beautiful, happy marriage, and we don't let religion get in the way. And And I said, I'm an atheist, you know. And they said, isn't that depressing? And I said, well, I love truth. And I don't think there's a God, you know. And then they said, and they said, but you know, the Bible says the dead are conscious of nothing at all. I said, yeah, Ecclesiastes 9:5, the Bible says that. And I gave them the illustration of the resurrection from the dead. We talked about the resurrection of the dead, and I said that the Egyptian god Osiris rose from the dead, and his disciples of Osiris would eat bread and beer, or bread and wine, and the Roman god Mithras rose from the dead, and the disciples of Mithras, the Roman god, resurrection god, would eat bread and wine, and you get baptized into his name, you'd have everlasting life. And also that the Greek god Dionysus changed water into wine. The Greek god, like Jesus did, the Greek god Hermes walked upon water, like Jesus did. So this is just copied from Greek and Roman and Egyptian gods. So Jesus isn't original, you know. And then I said that people used to believe in Thor, thunder and lightning. You know, when people first saw thunder and lightning, they didn't know what it was. So they said, what's this thunder and lightning? It must be a god. So Thor, today is Thursday, Thor. And I said, you're atheists when it comes to Thor and Zeus. And they said, yeah, we don't believe in them. And I said, well, I just go one further with Jesus. I just don't believe in Jesus. I go one further with Jesus. And I gave them the illustration. Of in the resurrection, a young child gets resurrected from the grave, and says to Jesus, so a young child gets resurrected from the grave, right, and then says to Jesus, oh Jesus, where's my mummy? Oh, your mum didn't get resurrected, she was an atheist. And there's another man over there, he raped and murdered you, but he became a Jehovah's Witness before he got the electric chair. So that man that raped and murdered you, he got the electric chair before he died in the electric chair, and he's Jehovah's Witness, and he got resurrected. Go and say hello to him. And they said, well, the woman, atheist, she'll be resurrected. They said, the woman atheist will be resurrected. And then I said, no, but she used to be a Jehovah's Witness and she became an atheist. And they just looked at me and walked off. Because this woman isn't getting resurrected because she became an atheist, but she used to be a Jehovah's Witness. See? And they can't dispute that. And they thought, so they walked away, and I said goodbye to them. I said Jehovah's Witnesses are lovely people, and blah, blah, and they left. But it's interesting, isn't it? So if you're an atheist now, and you used to be a Jehovah's Witness, you're not going to get resurrected, and they lost, though they just walked away and things like that. But some of you, ex-Jehovah's Witnesses, become Christians, and I think that's a pretty good thing, because you get a community, you get to go to church. It's up to you if you still want to believe in God. You can still be my friend, you're welcome to my channel. And some Jehovah's Witnesses, ex-Jehovah's Witnesses, become atheists or agnostics. I'm more of an atheist, I suppose. I'm more of an atheist, and I don't mind people, whatever religion they want to be. It's up to them, as long as they don't shun and refuse blood transfusions and have 2 witness rules, you know. And that's all I basically wanted to say. And yeah, it's an experience, isn't it? So they got to see my YouTube channel, Justin Porter, and my bat video, which was called XJW's Check Out Evolution. So I urge all ex-Jehovah's Witnesses, and even if they're Christians, just to look into evolution. I suggest Jerry Coyne's really good. Erica's really good on Gupsip Gibbon. She has all the skulls, she has all the Neanderthal skulls and the Cro-Magnon skulls and all that. But thank you for watching, and have a lovely day. But that's my experience. I just had to share it with you.